Yeah. So then some other topics I had was how you feel about like you ever like do shit for people and then like y'all get into an argument later on.
Uh-huh.
And then they be like, they might hit you with some shit like you don't ever do nothing for them type shit.
Yeah.
But then you might have to break down like all the shit you do for them. You think that's fair game in an argument?
Is it fair game? Yeah, it's fair game, but fair don't always like work out the best way though.
Nah, I mean, but you think it's like, do you think that's throwing it in their face?
Bro, they just do. It's just getting even. They just do some. They just do something at your face.
Yeah. That's
like, bro, you don't, bro. Especially if you know somebody did something for you.
Yeah. I feel
don't
like
say you ain't never, cause now you gotta say what you done for him.
That's how I feel. Right?
So
like, bro.
yeah, nah, like.
Cause I've been in situations like that before. I'm like, bro, like I'm not trying to throw shit in your face.
And
I gotta remind you.
Right, and for people who like doing things for people and like forgetting about it. It sucks when you gotta do that.
Yeah, cause like, bro, I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
but I gotta remind you, cause you seem to have forgotten.
Yeah. So now, first of all, we gonna start with the people who say you haven't done anything for me. That's the problem.
You got that mentality.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, what you mean? Especially when they know you done something.
Yeah.
Like, you wrong, but yeah, you definitely not wrong for coming back, man. You could go print out that whole list of everything. And be like, bro, first of all, this what I done for you.
This list this long.
Yeah, like
what are you saying? Like, let me put this. You want me to write it on a whiteboard?
Right.
Print it all out on a fucking big long manuscript.
Cause I mean, especially like, usually parents be in those problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause sometimes
parent,
kids will mess around and tell their parent like, you haven't done, and they looking at. It might be like something one time. And usually people use that when, let's say you've been doing things for somebody. Yeah. And let's say one time you was like, nah, you just didn't want to do it. Yeah. That's when people usually use this thing.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, don't be that person.
Yeah, even getting to the parent thing. Like, I think, like, people expect just because, like, somebody's a parent, they have to do certain things for you. Like,
right.
Nah. They don't gotta do that. They doing it because there's a lot of parents that's not doing that.
Right. Yeah, that's
me. Like they
shit, man. Like people be thinking like, you know, just parents. Yeah, your parents are superheroes to you. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's like they had things. They go through things, man. Like they had dreams and goals maybe before you. Like I mean, yeah, some people, you know, their parents, the dreams and goals they had, they achieved them. You know. But some you don't know, like. So I was just thinking, man, it's good for like some people to start having this conversation with their parents.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice to have transparency altogether. Like, it's always good to know because I think some people they just feel like they just so privileged. Like people grow up so privileged nowadays. Like they think they just deserve everything. Like nah, a lot of things you gotta earn. Like that's why I try to I try not to get too down, too up about anything. Like, I'm like, it is what it is, no matter what. Because like, I'm not privileged to nothing. Like, I gotta earn shit.
Right.
Like, I don't deserve nothing. Like I might deserve things, but you gotta earn it though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not you don't just deserve it just cause whatever, just cause you living. Like, you gotta earn shit. So, like. That kind of goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah, and like with the parent thing, man. It's just because I was just thinking, like, for example, like, so Blake Griffin, you know, got hit with a crazy,
$258,000 a month.
Yeah, so like, I mean, of course, this ain't gonna apply to like most people, even Blake. Yeah. But let's say Blake had like a dream, you know, before this whole shit.
Okay.
Let's say his dream was to like own an NBA team one day, right?
Yeah.
And like every dollar, like he was calculating not every dollar, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna be cheap about certain things. Like, yeah, I got money, but he got a bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that like, let's say you go to court and they like, look, bruh, we know you had all that.
Yeah.
But bro, you make this amount of money, like, you know what I'm saying? So that, like, somebody like in that situation, Yeah, that could stop him. I know it's like it's rich nigga problems per se.
Yeah,
like you are the dreamer owning a team, like bruh, you know what I'm saying? But still, that could have been his dream. You know what I mean? And I bring that to circle around, not even around that topic. It was within the topic of, you know, when two people come together and like deciding with the bills and everything and all that. I just feel like it needs to be a transparency with like people's goals and dreams when they get together. Because I really don't feel like those should change. Yeah. You could adjust, but I don't think those should really change, you know, based on you being in a relationship. Yeah. Because some of those things, they might not get you now, but later on in life,
yeah, it's gonna catch up to you.
You might be like, man,
it's gonna start bothering you.
Right, and that might have you affecting other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it might make you feel like what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think of? What's the word I'm trying to think of?
Like,
have you feeling like a kind of a resentment towards like the parents could resent their kids, or the person in a relationship could resent their partner.
I give a good example, bro. So I know, like, when it comes to like immigrant kids,
yeah, they
got this thing like, you know, with their parents, bro. Their parents be so strict with them. They even damn near pick the major for them, cause you know they wanna go around and say my kid is a doctor and shit.
Yeah.
So they like, bro, you gonna go to school and you know this is what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, okay, for some of them, it works out good. But, bruh, even if it works out good for them, yeah, you end up, okay, most of the time if you're a doctor, but that's just me assuming. I'm sure you want it to be one, because how much that takes.
Yeah.
But, okay, some kids, you know, it's like, they're like, yo, man, I'm doing this, but I'm doing this for y'all.
Yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
so
they have resentment for their parents. And so it goes both ways.
Yeah, and those are the problems I mean, like, and I think sometimes when people come together, like let's say a girl want to open her own, you know, do her own business and things like that.
Yeah.
Just because she get in a relationship, bro, those shouldn't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. Like, let's say a kid comes in the picture, things shift a little bit, but
certain things get put on like a back burner for a little bit.
Yeah. But she's still like
should be striving for those goals.
Right, like, cause at the end of the day, bro, we all our own people.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got goals and dreams, and I'm just saying, though, and it starts with communication.
Yeah, I think a lot of that gets lost in certain things, especially relationships. That while y'all in a relationship, y'all an item, but at the end of the day, y'all still two individuals.
Right.
That's coming together to make an item and to build a relationship.
Exactly, because without that, because again, if you gotta be like, if you're not good, man, you're not gonna help somebody else be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that ties into like a whole other thing. Like, I even like to put that in like perspective. Like, just say like a basketball team.
Right.
No matter what, you gotta kind of like factor in your own goals.
Yeah.
While helping the team. Like, I just had an interview the other day, and like they asked me like, what would like my supervisor think is like my biggest flaw, and I was like, I kind of use that example, like, I just said that it's my own, but my own fault is, I was like, I think I just think about a team too much and not about my individual, like, what I want to do individually or helping myself individually, my personal agenda. And that's everything. Everybody got to have their own personal agenda.
You got to, because now the thing society got us, they think they saying that's selfish.
But it's not.
Yeah, you got to be selfish to be selfless, like they say.
Exactly.
You know
and talking about selfish, like even just mentioning that, like I think the only people like who are selfish, I think selfish people call people selfish.
Nah,
like,
you right, bruh.
Cause who's thinking like you selfish? Like it's like kind of like.
And this the thing, like people who give. This the thing. What I realized too, the people who decide to be selfish for themselves at some time, sometimes got more to give later on.
Yeah.
Like we could look at, let's say, for example, LeBron his whole life been about a basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now look, just because he decided to care about this to be as good as he can at this, now he's able to impact more things than somebody else who might have been trying to do so many things from the get
for everybody else.
Yeah, and never achieve that one thing that could help other people.
That's facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think, yeah, but again, going back to having that talk with parents, bro, because I just think sometimes parents got that pressure how they need to raise you because of society, and it makes them just change things, and they don't even do what they, chase with their goals. And bro, that could be eating them alive because we got a long life.
Yeah, and that's real unfortunate because I've seen it. Like a parent could resent a child because they ain't get to live their best day life.
Right.
I mean, that a lot of times I think that might happen with like parents who have kids young, but
right.
Even if not so, I mean, because that's the thing with having like kids young.
Yeah.
You don't get to live your dreams and live your goals. You don't get to really travel the world
right.
Like you want to, like, cause I mean that's what you're supposed to do. Like a lot of times, like you should spend your 20s and 30s, like you should travel and shit.
Yeah.
And like so, like you having kids and parents, a lot of times they don't.
Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes, but then again, sometimes even if let's say you do that, but then like it's hard for them to restart that mentality. Like let's say the kids grow up a little bit, for them to be like, okay, I have these dreams and goals, let me chase them. They just feel like, bro, time passed me up.
Yeah, I mean, it sometimes it could be too late. Like
right.
you might have missed out on chances of finding love because you so invested into your kids.
Right.
And like now you like feel me like. Now you gotta figure out shit like you trying to figure out shit like when it's late in life.
Yeah,
so then it makes it hard for you, and then now you resent the kid.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. At that point, it's hard for the kid because, bro, the kid ain't looking at their parent like that. At that point,
yeah,
you just like, okay, my parent did this for me. Now I'm doing this, but I'm just saying, bro. People gotta reflect a little bit. Like have that sitting there with your parents, just talk to them, listen, so they can know like you understand them, and it could be some encouragement some of them might need.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just it was something I was thinking about.
Yeah, so
pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.